One strike. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reapproach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. We are not alike, fuck the hype. Put the toaster to your face and I pull it twice. 1,000 bricks of dope, nigga, this the life. Add a little bake, then I drop the ice. Got some bitches out of state that I sacrifice. Crossing state lines, this the afterlife. Brown paper bags whenever cash in sight. Another 30 in the duffel if you add it right. Most niggas blame the hustle when they math ain't right. Made it out the struggle with a brick of white. 10 G's in the farm with your brother wife. In the 27 Porsche, not the prototype. All you niggas pussy sucker, what's the hype? Better do the right thing like that nigga Spike. I hit a bitch like Ike when it come to white. Talk to Tina, not Serena when we hit it like. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reapproach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. My wrist cold and still frozen, nigga. You move lows and still old, niggas. My shooters move like the army, nigga. Youngin' spit block, caught a body, nigga. Every other day another homie, nigga. Fetty by the 8 and still dropping, niggas. Watch your tooth decay off this product, nigga. Back in 9-6, we was wildin', nigga. All this fucking pressure kept it solid, nigga. Never fold, never told, be the model, nigga. Chrome 4-5 gold hollows, nigga. Louis lift your soul about $1, nigga. 98 Ja Rule, watch him holler, nigga. Black K in the V when I 100, nigga. Louis 1-3, I'm 100, nigga. Free the whole game in 100, nigga. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reapproach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat.
Time to cook, baby. You already know. So that means Crawford. We got a lot to speak about today. When I reach my co-host, everywhere Santos come on, we going with. You always know we reach the 8-minute mark. Until then, that's it. You know, we just want to listen to.
Dog hit me up, said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up, said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up, said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up. Dog hit me up. Shorty on my line, told the bitch to call back, cause she getting out of line. Louis, what's the deal? Nigga, we talk, got a 9 on a mission, nigga, watch we talk. Meet me on the block, tell me everything you know. From the guns to the chips and the kilos of coke. All I see is white, let my vision flash. Got my hand on them birds, about 100 in cash. Nigga, what's the math? Said I'm rich forever. Ride a trap or die, got my mind on this cheddar. Wish a nigga would, if a nigga try. Leave brains on the step, laying next to his mind. Get it or die, that's the motivation. Tell it how it is, see the bullets penetration. Dog hit me up, said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up, Said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up. Said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up. Said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Kick the door, hit the floor, homie. See this fall, homie? Leave your brains on the floor, homie. I want your bricks from my crib in the floor, homie. I'm talking dollars and them cents from my drawer, homie. Tie your bitch by the beat, I want it all, homie. You niggas barking like the deed, I let it off, homie. 100 pounds in the crib, I took it all, homie. I left the nigga by stairs where his bra shorty. 200,000 on the rinse and spent the charm on it. Dump a nigga on his neck, that's a prize moment. Real niggas up back, you know, bases loaded. Pussy tried to walk me off, hit a crazy homie. Bent the block, up 10, left him in the coma. Northside, Illidale, you know, son of Cobra. Big dog in the pit, the dog hit me up. Said he got lit, bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up, said he got lit, bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up, said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick. Dog hit me up, said he got lit. Bad jump shot, so he might shoot a brick.
So, compared to these weeks in the month, you know, COVID, you know, Canelo Crawford too. A lot of people going to say he's going to do, so we're going to get into all of that. God is the about stuff all kinds of podcasts. Go to my TV, please go to see. Lord, out and five bangers, man. 5 bangers. But you know how we is, man. On it, man. Guys, I'm gonna let you know the procedures get out here. And all of my things. Leave about to start cooking in a bit, man. You know what I mean? Cool. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Time to cook, baby. Time to cook.
Alright.
Time to cook.
Come on, man. What's going on, man?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna start doing too. Like when we take breaks or something, we gonna start like even when you get off, I'm gonna try to still go for another hour because you know
Yeah.
so we can try to still build and push. But we gonna like if you got music or anybody that got a business out there in your city trying to, you know, we gonna start off free advertising people's stuff, you know, to help people build. Then we start, you know, because we gotta make some money off. You feel me?
Let me just stroll up real quick before shit get real.
You know, I want the YouTube world to know is, you know, we paying for all this our damn stuff. My guy, he out there where he at, he's spending his money out of his pocket to go live. I'm spending money out my pocket to go live and giving y'all the facts of this shit. Yes, it's about to be the business is about to take off. You know, working on the LLC right now. And you know, it's gonna be me and my guy, man. That's how it is, you know. Then we just gonna have, you know, the other special guests that come in, you know, which would be a low nose boxing. Shout out to low nose boxing. You know, it's a person down, but you know, I'm building with my guy right here. And, you know, we gonna eat. We giving y'all all facts, no opinions, man. You know.
All right. And today's show, all right, y'all gonna see what's going on today's show, man. Whew.
They're doing crazy, right?
Yeah. And we gotta do it right. It's only right we start off with Haney. But first let me roll up, man.
Take your time, man.
First let me roll up, man. You ain't rolling nothing up? You said you gotta stay sober for this cook up.
Yeah, for this cook, I'm gonna chill for a bit. You know what I mean? Because this joint gotta be, this joint good. Yo, it's gonna be a great show today, y'all. I promise y'all that, man. Like, I was waiting for this video to drop.
Weeks.
And when it came out, yesterday I seen it, I was happy. I was like, damn, hit it. And I told y'all, man, listen, once you in the sport, it's you loving the sport. Like for instance, my guy NY, he loved baseball. So a person, you know, he's born in it, he watch it, he love it, he played the game, you know, he can tell you his story. Everybody has a story of what sport they like and what sport they know from the back of their hand. And when they see some BS happening, they're gonna call it the BS. Or if they see something, they be like, nah, bro, this shit was rigged. You feel me?
Straight
Like for
up.
instance, we just watched Shady McCoy on the ring when he was watching the Layton and Suarez fight. He was like, "Damn, that fight had to be rigged." I understand because what the referee was doing. The referee should have been stopped the fight, but he didn't. And it just was the bad. They trying to label it the best round ever in boxing or the best round this year,
I
which is
seen that. That shit is
you
ass, bro. That's
feel me?
amateur shit. No disrespect to them boys, but that shit was sloppy.
If Shady can say that's rigged, what we about to break to y'all right here today, and at the end of the day, later on when this video done, I'm gonna put the link inside the comments so y'all can go check this video out, man. I promise y'all, man.
It's gonna open a lot of eyes, man.
Then y'all gonna learn who's who in the game. Y'all gonna learn the who's who's. Then you're gonna understand, like, now you see why I be saying, like, bro, I'm not trying to hear none of like y'all niggas work with that guy, bro. I'm not believing that.
Look,
And what I told you
listen,
about the
listen.
commentary, that commentary,
We was saying that night on the live though.
if we was, we told y'all that the night of the live, he was telling y'all how the commentary was gonna be biased, you know. But soon my guy finished rolling, man. Man, I'm gonna hop in the passenger seat. My nigga gonna whip this shit, man. We
Come
Tokyo
on,
dripping
man.
on you niggas today. Nobody crazy. But you know,
Right now.
Dad, like Brian Norman hit it on something when he was on a Porterway podcast. Well, he should have stood his ground. If he would have stood his ground on that situation, the way he about to get set up is about to get crazy. We about to see another Ryan Garcia situation happen again. I'm telling y'all, remember we said this on All Facts No Opinion Sports, bro. It's going to happen. Brian Norman going to knock him out and watch the outcome.
Oh, we sport this joint up, man.
Watch the outcome, y'all. You know,
And then you got Troy Isley over there talking about. All right,
I
you
got
see
a
what
little
Troy
clip.
Isley said?
I got like a 4 second clip of him and Troy Isley sparring.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna try and send it to you too. I'm gonna post that, y'all.
You want to know what's funny too? I was doing a little digging. How Troy Isley was saying the hardest thing to do is time his jab, but what Troy Isley forgetting is that Haney got a longer reach than him, bro.
Facts.
Haney don't got a longer reach than Norman.
And another thing,
And the weight. Let's talk about the weight. Let's talk about the weight. Let's talk about the weight. That nigga Troy Isley is what? What he is, gang middleweight?
yeah, like a middleweight.
Come on, man.
Yeah, middleweight.
This nigga, all right. So
And
if he
another
at
thing people need
middleweight,
to
he got to be
understand,
walking around a little bit heavier.
Troy Isley is not Brian Norman, y'all. So that's what another thing people need to understand. Troy, now I mean, we seen him. You know, we don't really know how good he is, but he's an elite fighter. To me, everybody elite. But he's not a Norman. You feel me? He ain't put on a Norman. Even though whatever opponent Norman had, he never put on. The last three opponents they were, Troy Isley and put that type of performance on. So we understand the elite level because yes, we seen when B Norm Jr. get in a ring with like C-level fighters, we see we see the different opposition. You feel me? We see them go the distance with him. We see some exposed, but at the end of the day, that was back then. Now is now. You know, and what we see now from him and what we see now from Dev is, you know, a lot of us think, you know, he gonna do the typewriter, you know, he gonna do the MC Hammer, you know.
How they
But
been doing though?
but at the end of the day, you know, the punches he's going to absorb. Because I want people to pay attention to Crawford and Canelo. I always told y'all this. Pay attention to how big Crawford was, and he never got tired, and how he was absorbing the punches. And I seen this before. I seen this before with American. You know, and this was 2014. American, that nigga won. Yo, he was low blowing a guy to death. I'm gonna get this guy name because he's a big name. You know, he's a great name. Every fighter is ranked, but he was a great name at the time. And I was rooting for that
Right.
person because I knew American was chinny, but American kept hitting this guy with low blows and got the victory. But every time the guy punched American, it's like the nigga was like a credible Hulk. He just like every time you
He's
punch him,
getting
he'll throw a
stronger.
shot that got stronger and bigger right in front of your eyes. And who
Word.
was his trainer?
Bo Mac.
Exactly.
Come on, man. We ain't gonna say too much, man.
But you know, that's what I'm saying with this Dev situation.
Oh, with the dev situation, we could cook it
Like,
now, man. I got my shit in the sky.
it's gonna be
Listen,
just
man.
like that. He's gonna absorb punches, bro. And I'm hearing he big as shit.
Come on, bro. Bro, this the thing with Dev. We gonna start cooking right now. Listen. This the thing with Dev, bro. Bro, we gonna talk about how dirty Vada is and all this shit, boy. Allegedly. Nigga. The same night they found out Ryan Garcia popped, nigga, they did a ESPN exclusive. Nigga, how the fuck we could set that up that fast? How can you
Oh,
set, bro? How can you set something up that quick? I'm asking you, facts.
game over, man. Talk.
Come on.
Listen, it was already planned. You planned it out. You can tell by when the pictures I post when I talk about the Dev. Y'all want to see the picture? You can look at his eyes when he looked at his dad and Victor Conte. They already had Plan B mapped out. Plan B is already mapped out. So is if we lose, we're gonna say this. But what people don't know was Devin Haney was when Ryan Garcia was suspended for a year. Devin Haney was suspended for a year too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a lot of people don't know that his shit was dirty too. But what fucked up with Ryan was he 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 fed into the bullshit. Fuck what the people think, bro. You gotta
And
fight
he
this.
was looking crazy.
I mean, you gotta fight the system, bro. You looking good because we backing you. How a teeny bit of speck, a fucking speck, a osterine, but the person that tests you positive, soon as she tests you positive, she resigned. Kimberly is a big name, a part of this. She resigned. So that's what you should look at. Like that's what you're fighting on. Then on top of that, you fighting on this man that owns parts of this doping agency, and he says he can beat the system that he created, and he can beat it faster than the CBP and the FDA can detect the shit. So why are you going to feed into the nonsense? And that's what with Norman. When Norman started the conversation, shout out to Sean Porter and Sean Zettel kept it real, but sometimes these niggas, they be getting paid off at the end of the day, And I watch him mention Conte name in the snack
Listen,
situation.
listen, check me out, bro. The crazy part about I ain't even done, bro. I ain't even touched the iceberg. I ain't even touched the iceberg. I'm just getting your opinion on shit. Check me out on this, bro. Shane Mosley helped train him for the Jose Ramirez fight, right? That's his guy, right? He was vouching for him, right? So why did Shane Mosley out his own mouth say it was fishy that Ryan popped after that ass whooping that nigga got? Nigga, hold on. First we gonna skip that real quick. Bill, Dev, y'all ain't give that nigga Shane no money to stay in his house? Come on, man. No money to train? That's crazy. But mind you, it's even crazier that Shane Mosley is the one saying that it's fishy when he himself had affiliation with Victor Conte with the cream and pop. So nigga, you know what type of shit Victor Conte be doing. And you just said it's fishy. But the very next fight, you training this nigga.
Yeah,
Come
speaks.
on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Listen, we gonna cook, bro. Devin Haney has had weight and reach advantage over every single opponent, with the exceptions of Ryan smoked that Haney Pat Garcia
Yep,
and Jose can't close the distance Ramirez. Listen,
yep.
nigga, bro, we gonna say it how it is, bro. Devin Haney been a weight bully, bro. Who can't
Yeah.
knock shit out? Who can't knock shit out? How you 30 pounds heavier than these niggas? You can't knock nobody out.
And
Come on, bro.
all of this is going to lead up to the Canelo Crawford too, y'all.
Oh
This
yeah,
is the This going to
this
lead to there, the tip
this
of the
the
iceberg.
iceberg. This the iceberg. Listen,
The man going to
on top of that, bro, we revisiting this shit, but we just spitting the facts because niggas got a fight coming up. So y'all got to see the games before this shit even start, so y'all can know how to see this shit. So check me out. When has Ryan Garcia ever been known to take any PED? Ever been known to be a cheater or anything like that? But whenever you clearly hear Ryan state, listen, Scooter gave me some shit to lose some weight. But on top of that, it's his fault for taking whatever Scooter gave him, knowing no, excuse me, sorry about that.
go.
it's his fault for taking what Scooter had gave him, right? But
Yep.
at the same time, niggas focusing on the wrong things. Why is we not focusing at the press conference? Devin Haney said, "I heard you coming in overweight." Nigga, how the fuck you know that? How you know that? How you know that? So it gotta be a mole in the camp. Who?
Yep.
The nigga who ain't never been there. Listen, gang, on top of that, bro, it took Vada 11 fucking days to send out the sample when Ryan tested clean for the whole camp, except the day before the fight and the day of the fight, bro. And I'm happy that you dropping names. Kim Sumler,
Yep.
what her name was? Yeah,
Yeah.
head head of the New York State Athletic Commission, right? She,
Nation.
how you gonna resign after that? How you gonna resign after that? But listen, this
Hey,
even a crazier part. If this shit ain't clicking in y'all head yet, Victor Conte denied having any close relationship with Vada, but the nigga helped start the company in 2011, and he stated out his own mouth that he's been helping it put it together since 2010, a whole
and he
year
still
before that
owns
shit even
shares.
came out.
He still got shares in it.
And listen, and here go the whipped cream. Here go the whipped cream right here. How the fuck did Sean Haney know? I want that fight. That nigga said a lie told him.
The next day, the next day, nigga, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ain't never talked to Prophet Muhammad, nigga. He never talked to Jesus, nigga. He only talked to Abraham, Moses. You feel me? And King Solomon. Anybody else? He ain't talk to them. So who the fuck is Sean Haney? You dig
Yeah.
me? Sean Haney ain't a prophet.
Ain't that nigga like 12?
You feel me? That nigga was talking to his guy Pop Victor Conte and he told him, yo, this was gonna happen. And his dumb ass fucked the sauce up. We watched it marinate. That's why I said Kim is a key role to this. Why did you resign once you found them test positive? It makes no sense. Like this shit make no sense. You know? And at the end of the day, I always said I blame Bill. Cause if he would have left that shit like that, we would have been like, yo, Dev a warrior. You feel me? He kept getting up, which I do believe Ryan got robbed for a knockout. When he got dropped in that seventh round, felt on his ass, got up and fell back down on his face. Harvey Dot was supposed to stop the fight and call the fight. That's a knockout, bro. But you
That's
didn't
another
call
nigga in the pocket.
it. You feel me? Like, I know when he was on the floor, Harvey Dot was like, pussy, you better get the fuck up. I'm betting this money on you. You better get your bitch ass up. And it ain't work out like that, you know? And the scorecard still
That
was
nigga had
kind
the
of crazy.
smelling sauce on his glove. You heard? He had the smelling sauce right there. He was like, yo, shit.
And that nigga, you can tell like the scorecards even was crazy on that joint, bro. Cause they even robbed Ryan for like 2 knockdowns in that fight. Like, come on, man. He got
Yeah,
knocked. Dev got knocked down a couple times, y'all. And it was like 1 or 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, 2, 3 times they didn't call it a knockdown. I was like, wow. Like, I don't know, man. You know, to this date, that's one of the biggest rematches is in boxing. You know, that one, Tank got two of them with Pitbull and Lamont. You know, Shakur got one with Edwin De Los Santos. Uh, Keyshawn got one with Namir Albright. You know, Tio, Tio got robbed in the Cambosis fight, so I can't say though Tio
and I
can't
ain't
both.
even gonna lie, for him to go get that rematch, that shit don't even matter at this point.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I
yeah,
don't want to see that.
we don't want to see that nigga. Um,
That nigga just got knocked out by Hitchens. Go knock Hitchens out. Go knock
and then
Shakur out.
another thing, right? I'm watching. You know, shout out to the Ring Magazine. You know, they little podcast situation. You know, shout out Shady. You know, Philly legend. I gotta give you that, bro. Um, Coppinger, Kellerman, and these guys, right? Oh, give me 1 second.
Do your thing, man.
I had wrote this joint down a little bit that I wanted to speak about. Um, yeah, we got before we get to this, y'all. I'm gonna start it now, right? We're gonna do the max slides, right? Um, the lines maximum tell is, you know, people that don't really know shit about boxing and lose a job because they don't really know shit about a sport and they critique people when they don't play the sport is outrageous, you know. And they words should be bogus. You know, when we go tell y'all to go watch this, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Exodia Files, the Exodia Files,
Exodus Files, some shit
the
like
Exodus
that. Yeah,
Files, the Exodus, some shit like that, the Exodus Files, something like that, y'all.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
when y'all pay attention to this link and y'all go watch this, it's all facts. This shit is all facts. It's all game, you know. And these are big time people that's creating these documentaries, you know. And what Max and them is, even when you watch the Canelo and Bud fight, when you watch the commentary in general, that whole commentary is. When I mentioned Top Rank, remember Top Rank had a contract with HBO and ESPN. So all of those guys that you see, they all is under Top Rank umbrella. Tim Bradley, Max Kellerman, Jim Lampley, Andre Ward, all of these people work for Top Rank. Y'all might, because we see them on ESPN and HBO, you think they work? No, they work for Top Rank. So they're going to promote their fighters. Those the same people you see in the Canelo fight, commentating it. They all Bud friends. So Canelo got no friendship with none of them. So anything that he did good, they're gonna say that Bud was aware and it didn't phase him. Shit like that. But make a long story short, and a short story long is even when you go to the unofficial scorecard guy, a piece of shit, you put the commentator on both fighters like that. Right? Like how Letterman did, you know, when they always got his opinion on the Letterman scorecards. And during the fourth, fifth round, you know, he'd give his first unofficial take because it's always in the fourth round. And he'll put it up, and then he'll give the reason why he's saying they up, and then he'll give you a reason what the fighter should do and what the other fighters should protect it out, etc.
It's
This
obviously
guy,
biased.
you feel me? This
Obviously
guy was
biased.
totally, everything was Bud way, you
Yo,
know?
yo, yo, but Brody, I want to ask you a question before we even move on.
Yeah.
Yo, all jokes aside, Canelo was the bigger man?
No, I always told people that he wasn't. That's like when I told people Lamont and Tank. Lamont was the bigger man. I watch. Listen, man. As I'm saying, once you can come on here and create a narrative on a big platform that everybody see, everybody's going to report and do a recap off that visual. But they're going to create it in their sauce like it's brand new, and now the narrative gets spread, and that's a total lie. Until you really see them in person, or you really go on BoxRec, or you do your research, you be like, yo, that nigga arm reach bigger. He is a bigger fighter. Look, um, shout out to Stephen Fulton, right? I watched Andre Ward and Roy do a interview on him, right? And he talked about his walk around weight. You feel me? He said his walk around weight 160. That's his true weight. See, back then you used to fight in your true weight class. If you 160, nigga, you fighting there. Why is you cutting down just to get here? You got to remember, you got to lose weight to get here. That's what's cutting down is. But a lot of these fighters be weight bullies, y'all. A lot of these fighters be weight bullies, but some of them just can't punch, you know. And a lot of people lose power when they shrink their body down. And then when you got other people that like, yo, I've been here for 10 years, I want to go up, you know, experience something different, you know, because you don't want your body to stay small and slim when at the end of the day your muscles can outgrow your body. Then you'll look like one of them niggas with little ass legs, like a Deontay Wilder with little legs and a big ass upper body. Know what I mean? Because that's how your body will grow. Or sometimes, like the niggas with steroids that take steroids, you'll see bumps on their back, like zits, pimples, or they head to be like a box. See how Devin head be like a box, Crawford head be like a big ass box. Like your head to be like a box. Look at everybody that ever took that shit. And you'll see their head be like a box. Like, what the fuck? Or you see their chin starting like, I don't know, that shit is weird. It's just
All that
weird.
shit be fixed, bro. All that shit be fixed.
Yeah, but that's how I was getting to the Max lies. Like, yo, Max lies so much and try to make this guy better than Floyd. All right, we understand your accolades, but Max, you got to keep it real. He's not going collecting the titles. See, Canelo went and collect those titles. Niggas going to collect those titles. If you just saying, like for instance, the reason I'm saying this because Jana Beck made a tweet saying that he going to collect all of the titles at 160. Then him and Bud can fight in 2026. Every time I see tweets like that, I always sense a rig fight.
And we know Bug gonna be out for a year.
You know, cleaning your system. You know
Yeah,
how it is, man. You know,
but
and Andre Ward, nigga, mention my name, nigga. Mention my man name, nigga. Mention our name. We know you indirect talking to us, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know my videos going viral, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I'm gonna ask you the same questions, bro. Because remember, you said you wasn't gonna fuck with Victor Conte, then you still was fucking with him on the sneak end.
yeah,
Yo,
nigga wanted that shit to be on the low. At the end of the day,
nobody to know. He wanted to keep it on the low. Fuck wrong with
dissing
you,
him
bro?
in public, but fucking with him on the low.
No. You
Type of
feel
shit
me?
is that?
Bro, your fence strap.
Nigga said, bro, that nigga said he a cheat. But when all your people start fucking with dude and you fucking with dude, we start turning the shoulder and don't say nothing about this nigga. Man, this nigga is a cheater. This nigga done
Exactly.
cheated in every sport, ruined over 25 athletes' lives.
Yes. And then like, because all of this pertains to this, even the Muhammad Ali Act. The guy from
And you been
California,
hating on Canelo for years. That as
always, and Canelo beat his steroid case. He won. He won that steroid case. I hope y'all know that. Like they need to do their research and look into that.
they gonna say
But
it's bias, bro. They gonna say it's bias.
and Victor Conte, he brought everything to Victor Conte, y'all. I want y'all to know that. Victor Conte told Canelo to do all of this stuff, to go to the meat market, and Canelo did all of that shit and smacked him right in the face with it. Like, shut the fuck up. Psh, 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 shut the fuck up. Here go the proof. And then Victor Conte came back out and apologized. But Andy Foster, right? California State Athletic Commission. You know, I watch you say the dumbest shit out your mouth. You know, and shout out to Ariel, you know, the AH show. Shout out to the Boots in his interview he did. Shout out to Boots. You know what I mean? Um, he had Andy Foster on there, and Andy Foster talking about, you know, the changes to the Muhammad Ali Act that you can keep when you become a boxer. You can do two things. You can be like, yo, I'm gonna stay with the old act, or I'm gonna go with the TKO way. Why is you making it a split bill, bro? Don't do none of that. Because at the end of the day, for instance, this is why I came to cook, right? This boxing news, y'all, this the exclusive shit we giving y'all is if Paramount gave these guys $7 billion, how much the fighters gonna get paid? We already know, but shouldn't these fighters be getting paid good money? You got
50
seven,
bands. 50 bands.
you know what I mean? They getting paid 50, right?
Some shit like that.
Bro, like, come on, man. That's how much they make a year. They supposed to make yearly. I guess they lowered it down for 35. I remember it used to be like 50,000 a year annually. So, you know, for up and coming fighters, you know, even if you sign in your prospects, we understand you sign them to a contract. So you'll sign them to a price that, yo, I'm gonna get you a 5 fight deal. Here, take this. Know what I mean, this $250,000 to hold you down. But nigga, sign the fighter for $1 million. Do you know each fight give them 100,000? But at the end of the day, you can teach them and show them the
Yo,
ropes.
listen to this, my nigga. It says TKO fighters, where I'm pulling this information from, if it's true. It
Yep.
says TKO fighters will make between 20,000 for unranked fighters in a 10-round bout and $750,000 for a champion defending their title.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. People should know a championship fight is really $1 million. You know, unless you're fighting for a vacate title, you know, they start you off with 100,000. Then you got to
Nah,
earn.
because they not even including pay-per-view.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's how they raping the market, bro. Like you're about to treat these fighters, bro. Like you're about to treat these fighters, man. And one thing people need to know is every fighter is ranked. Don't believe that bullshit. Every fighter is ranked. You can go to BoxRec right now and punch up boxing schedules, and everything will pop up, and you will see every ranked fighter fighting each ranked fighter. You probably see number 1,000 fighting number 500. You probably see number 87 fighting number 236. You feel me? Niggas is fighting each other. You feel me? So don't never believe that shit. Yo, ranked for nigga. All these fighters ranked, bro. They just not ranked in y'all system, which y'all monopolizing and y'all gonna control. So why should we believe y'all gonna be the shit when the UFC sued
What a
Dana
lot of
White?
people don't know, Brody, the thing is, what a lot of people don't know is that it's more than four sanctioning bodies in boxing. It's a whole bunch of bodies. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's not just these guys. Like you got people who elite who, like I said, don't got the machine and the marketing behind them. Y'all gotta remember, at the end of the day, they making money off this shit. So they gonna
Mm-hmm.
put their people in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
we
they.
said, it's probably some nigga ranked 3,000 who's better than the nigga ranked number one. It's probably
Yes,
some
he is.
nigga ranked 3,000 who will come in and knock Bud out. You
Yes,
know
he
what I'm
is.
saying? Like for example, okay, everybody had Chuck the boogeyman. Everybody had Chuck that nigga. But you see Brandon Adams ranked under him, come in there and spank that ass twice.
And right up out of here. But at the end of the day, that's the narrative they put. They forced y'all to believe that Boba Chuck was this guy when he never was. If you're following the sport of boxing and you're watching the fights and you turn on a card, you know every fighter on the card. You feel me? You know who's who. You know, we just watch a lot of people that take these losses and, and still be ranked, and that's not fair. You feel me? That shit not fair. It's not fair, and other people don't get chances. You know, like for instance, Bakram, he go back into a purse bid, if I'm not mistaken, October 26th, back with Josh Kelly. And yes, a lot of people bitching, like you said yesterday, is back to the 15%. You feel me? I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
80.
what I seen. 85-15 split, which is crazy. Who would take that though?
You know, a lot of people went, but Devin took it though. You got to remember, you got to beat the champ to take it from the champ. You got to take some. You feel me? A lot of people did it with Floyd,
For
but they
sure.
15,
Okay, okay.
they
Hear me
they
out though.
15%, they 15% probably was like 3 million. Like Madonna got 1.5 million the first time. Then he got like 3.4, 3.3 million the second time. But that was always the 15%. So you still grow something. Floyd made like 32 million, 40 million those fights. You know, so
Just say Floyd ain't pay his taxes.
no,
All that fucking bread. Who would pay taxes? You got me fucked up.
like that. That but yeah, but Bud, man, like I said, I had it when I rewatched the fight. You know, I seen that. Everything I seen, I'm like, wow, yo, cop you box is wrong. It's like, yo, y'all should have gave it a draw, but I get it. I get it. Y'all trying to, y'all giving this man his flowers, and y'all trying to give him what he's supposed to have, that y'all think he was supposed to have. Because I sent you some other shit. You feel me? And you can go on there and check all of this shit out. Niggas was always there. And the reason they never got those opportunities because they played themselves. And even when they left back in 2022, you still had the opportunity. You got the Sean Porter situation. But why you waited to 2023 to get the Spence when you could have had 2022, you could have got two fights in. Could have had Porter, Boots. Spence, Virgil. You could have fought like that, but you wait every year. And when you wait every year just to have one fight, niggas that know people that deal with steroids, we look at it like, bro, niggas that on steroids fight once a year. And then you go on Joe Rogan, and then you explain to Joe Rogan about how you use the IV and make the niggas like, yo, why the fuck you using the IV? Then you bring, yeah, Floyd used to use it. Victor Conte told me. How? Victor Conte don't even fuck with Floyd. Don't even fuck with Victor Conte. So why are you gonna say some dumb ass shit like that out your mouth? It just make you think. And then by us being journalists and we see the shit and we see who you're associated with. Sometimes, yes, when you assume it makes an ass out yourself, or sometimes when you assume you be right on point because that's when they start to come out the closet and expose themselves because they want to make comments under your posts and be like, well, bro, it was like this, it was like that, and the whole time you posting the true picture, but it's not the night of that fight. And then you see the guilt that resides in those motherfuckers, you know, and just to watch a cheater that has so much power, you went to jail for something, you came home, That's why I always say he monopolized the game. You got Snack, you got Pacquiao, you got all these niggas. Then at the end of the day, y'all must start my own doping agency. Why? Because that's how I went to jail. So now you help get your joint out. What people don't know is the names you hear, but majority of them is associated with New York State Athletic Commission. Like, they they fuck with these people, but they'll be the wives of the husbands, or they be the wives and husbands of the wives and husbands that work for the State Athletic Commission, or a relative. So like, it's just a big pyramid scheme, bro. And that's what the fuck that shit is, man. You know, and I always say that, and I use that because when Keyshawn Davis tests positive and Clarissa Shields tests positive on a different anti-doping agency, even Conor Ben, they always snack fighters. But all of a sudden, when they beat their case because Vada tests them, and it comes back that Keyshawn and Clarissa was smoking weed when Clarissa don't smoke weed. Then she gotta lie, come on here and make up a fucking lie that ain't make no sense. You feel me? And then Keyshawn, like, well, if all of that true it is, then why Ryan ain't test positive for marijuana? He was smoking the whole Devin Haney fight. You feel me? The nigga was getting high,
All
you know?
day.
So, and he was drinking beer. So why liquor
Matter of
ain't come out?
fact, matter of fact. And if people want to deny and say he was faking that he was smoking before the fight, he tested dirty the day after the fight too. And we know right after the fight that video dropped smoking that Haney pack.
So people gotta keep that shit tall, man.
He was
Like I
smoking that
said,
fat ass backwood.
people be having a picks with people, bro. They be having a picks, and you see showbiz now, the zone, like these all the zone reporters, these all shell companies of Turkey, of Top Rank, of, like, for instance, Eddie Hearn on Brian Custer's podcast, right? And Brian Custer asked him who's one of the top promotional companies. That nigga ain't had no balls to mention Al Heyman, bro. And we know what Al Heyman did for the sport. Al Heyman brought you the real big fight, made pay-per-view stars, and this nigga mentioned Oscar, Bob, Anthony. Come the fuck on, bro. Like, y'all niggas be trying. And the crazy thing about Al Heyman, he started in 2015 with BBC on to now. And just the run he had, people always say, well, he overpaid his fighters. No, he looked out for his team. I made all of my fighters $10 million fighters because I paid them as a brand. Y'all rape y'all fighters. So now when my fighters know they know the game, why you hating on them? You can't buy these brothers out because when they sit down and talk to you, they talking about the back end, nigga. They're not talking about what you gonna give me up front. I know what you gonna give me up front, nigga. I know what you want to make in the arena. I want the back end money too. So
But then
no,
they fucking with Turkey at the same time.
you feel me? But no, but that's what I'm saying. With Turkey, that's why Turkey be talking shit about those fighters, about certain fighters. You feel me? Of the Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu learned the game. So you doing all that, the Janet back, Opatapia, Cambodia, you doing all of that shit, but Tim Tszyu, the money you trying to give them, Tim Tszyu already made that. Triple that. You feel me? He tripled that shit. In Australia, before Tim Tszyu took his law, that nigga was what? What? Bro, that nigga was already making 30 million on the back end, bro. 30 euros, you feel me? 30 million euros, like that boy was killing her. He a big ass name over there,
Damn, that's
you know?
that cheese. I didn't know he was making that.
Yeah, yo, PBC fighters make money, bro. The brand eat. When niggas look at them as a fighter, no, the brand eat. That's why nobody talk bad about Al, bro. You won't find one person talk bad about him, bro. And the crazy thing is, Al Heyman's not even the fuck. Al Heyman mom and dad been millionaires, but Al Heyman got his money from the Michael Jackson Thriller concerts. Michael Jackson was making billions of dollars, and from his music and shows, Al Heyman was the nigga putting on the shows. When Drake throw a show, that's Al Heyman's show. Any concert in the world, that's Al Heyman shit. Al
Yeah?
Heyman that nigga, bro. Yeah, Al Heyman that nigga. Everybody learned the blueprint from Al Heyman. You can go everywhere and anywhere. When you went to any Al Heyman event, oh man, listen, once Al Heyman started managing Floyd in '07 on up, that's when you started to see what? All of the celebrities come out. Supporting who? Floyd Mayweather. Because of who? Al Heyman. I want y'all to remember that, man. I want y'all to remember that. And who trying to emulate and imitate Al, but doing it the wrong way when Turkey came in? You feel me?
The puppet master.
Yeah, and that's a fact. Hold on. Hey, nah, mama, I only got it on Cash App. Text me. Hey, but yeah, you know, and when I learned that about Al Heyman, I was like, wow, yo, this nigga been in the game, yo, forever. You know, the nigga's a multi-billionaire, you know, and people still don't give him his props. Now you got his young boy Tom Brown. Shout out to Abel Mendoza, finally getting his shot. You know, Abel Mendoza got the same record Terrence Bud Crawford got. You know, I'ma keep that. You know, but people know what Abe did to a lot of these niggas. You know what I mean? And people need to put respect on Abe's name. Yo, Abe went fucking he fucked a lot of these niggas up, bro. You know, amateur
Bro,
sparring, all
they
that,
got
bro.
a lot of experience, bro.
You know, he fucked a lot of the Tank, Shakur, Crawford. He fucked a lot of niggas up, bro. And nobody don't give him his flowers. You know. But at the end of the day, you know, people always try to make it about ethnicity and shit and nationalities when, bro, when you say you half Indian, nigga, you talk about all of us, the Tainos, nigga. That's what we are. The whole Caribbean, Dominican, Puerto Rican, nigga, we all the same fucking Indian. It's the Taino Indian, which is the dark copper people. And you know, when my black side of the family, nigga, we all the same people. The only thing is where we come from, nigga. I'm American, so I can't say I'm something else, nigga. I'm American. I'm born in America. You feel me? So I can't say,
Facts.
yo, I understand my nationality, but you know how these people put that shit into boxing, it'd be crazy because you see the narrative they create. You know, when I was growing up, we never had I'm fighting a black fighter or these black fight. No, nigga, Wilfredo Benitez, nigga, that nigga was the Puerto Rican. He's the best technician in boxing. Ask Roy Jones. Now I mean, Salvador Sanchez, best in the game. Ask Roy Jones. These the fighters he loved and studied and got his game from. You feel me? Got his
Facts.
footwork and all that. He didn't get that shit from Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Niggas knew Marv was a dog. A majority of Marvin Hagler fights, he got robbed, bro. Except for the joint, you know, when he got But besides that, y'all got to see the game plans because the rigging has been there all along. You know, it's been there all along. Um, just like when you see with the Cotto and Pacquiao fight, you know, the two top ranked fighters. You know, who makes the most money? You know, he's going to bank on Pacquiao because he's trying to get that Floyd fight. And just going to the top ranked gym, it's Ryan Bucket when you see him, and that's one thing I learned about top ranked game plans is once you at the end of your contract and you're a champion and you go the distance, you will get robbed. And the reason I say that because if Bud would have went the distance with Jeff Horn, they would have robbed Bud, bro. And the reason I say that because you can look at Oshaki Foster. You feel me? When he fought, what was his name?
Conceição.
Kaseko Kasa.
Yeah,
Kasesa, right?
Conceição.
You watched the first fight.
They
You watched
robbed the
the
shit
first
out of
fight,
that boy.
and that was his last fight with them. You know that, right? You can listen to the commentary. This Oshaki last fight, his contract that was his last fight with them. And they forced him to re-sign just to get that rematch and get his belt back, bro. That's fucked up. They was trying to do that to Shakur. But Jay Prince and them wasn't having that shit. So what did they do? They paid everybody $100 to leave out the arena. And that's when they flashed the camera up that far. Yeah. Yep.
Who paid everybody $100?
Top rank. Like for instance, Bud Crawford. Every time he had a fight in Omaha, bro, that nigga sold that shit out. He sold it out. You watch them bitch ass niggas talk about, oh, he don't sell seats. He don't do this. We had to give out 100 tickets. Wait, no, nigga, y'all had a giveaway. Let's keep it real. Y'all had a giveaway, bro. You know how you know how if they throw an event in your city and you go to the radio station and each radio station could doing a giveaway. You feel me? And you end up winning and you get free tickets to an event. That's how Buzz shit was, bro. But he was literally selling out events, bro. And he was killing them. And for them to shit on that boy like that, messed up. And how they did him was messed up. But sometimes, when you learn those tricks and trades, that shit gonna be embedded in you, man. That shit gonna be in you forever, you know. And then when you deal with a certain cheating ass nigga and you not getting caught, and the nigga that you working with is with the government, and they putting all of this for loose, all of this money behind you, it's like, bro, you can't lose. You're gonna win regardless. Even if Janet Beck because we know I pay attention to the tweets. Whatever Turkey tweet, that's who's gonna win. Or whoever tweet, he's gonna make sure that tweet happens. You know, and, and, and like I say, is it a cherry pick if Janet Beck from right now to fall? So if he win right now and have a fight in February, and he win, which we know they're gonna rob Laura if it go 12. If it go 12, they're gonna rob Laura, yo.
Unless she
They're
drop
gonna
him a
make
few
him.
times.
Laura got to knock him out, or he got to knock Laura out. But if it go 12, they're gonna. I promise you, bro, they're gonna rob Laura. Or unless Laura take the dive, because he been the champ the longest. Nigga been a champ for a long time. The Diamonds fight, I doubt if Carlos Adames. He said he not going back over there to fight. He said he don't care how much they pay him. He not going back over there to fight.
Why would he? They just robbed the shit out of him.
You feel me? So well, his situation is, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit weird, man. It's weird. It's just crazy. It's weird. The shit like how it is, how it is. Like the shit so WWE, man. It's so WWE right now. People talk about the nigga Khan this, Khan that, Khan. Yo, Khan is the nigga from WWE, bro. And now y'all bringing these storylines over here to boxing. Then y'all creating TKO. Y'all got 7 billion. Y'all got Victor Conte working with all you niggas. You feel me? He working with all you niggas. And it ain't only him. It's other. I tell you over the phone. You feel me through text. You know what I mean? Who these other niggas deal with, but sometimes, man, I let my guy expose it first, because at the end of the day, he bring my receipts. You feel me? I'm gonna bring receipts, but if the people that's backing me, these motherfuckers been in the boxing industry over 40 years. Majority of these niggas is high top promotional company people, top lawyers, real doctors, real not WADA doctors, real the John Tio was using the UAP, the Olympic doping agency. These are real people.
That is USADA, right?
Yeah, USADA and shit. These are real people, y'all, that's commentating on these documentaries, exposing the truth, man. You know, and everything is fair use. Every video is public domain, so it's fair use. But a lot of these companies, like these platforms, they always violate Section 230. And what people don't know for Section 230 is is the right to freedom of speech. You got the right to feel how you feel, but 9 times out of 10, you see the facts. That's why I named this All Facts No Opinion Sport podcast, because what you see with your eyes, people say don't believe everything you see with your eyes. All right, shit can be crafty and shit, but the world is a big stage. But at the end of the day, we got to remember, when we watching these sports, when it goes off, it's all entertainment. But this Muhammad Ali
Yeah, it's a
act,
business at the end of the day too.
but the Muhammad Ali act protects that shit, and that's what people don't know. People don't know the difference from a journeyman. A journeyman is a tune-up, y'all. That's a
A
tune-up.
journeyman is
You know, you feel me? That's a motherfucking tune-up. And the people that create narratives in the sport don't really know too much about the sport. So that's why you get people like us, all facts, no opinions, that's going to give you the proof. You seen how my guy NY Santos came on here, cooked the shit out of Devin and them, because he came and gave y'all the proof. He came. The receipts we're gonna give y'all the link, but y'all can get your own receipt your damn self just by doing the research. Because when you do the research, you're gonna have a better understanding. You feel me? Like yo, them niggas ain't lying. We
Get to
not
dig
lying.
deeper and see that shit for how you
You feel me?
see it. You could be the judge. Don't listen to us. Go see this shit yourself. Go read on it.
And once you see it, you're gonna see yourself like damn, and you see the difference. You see the difference how you'll see Devin Haney as a weight bully. Bro, you're fucking like you're almost a heavyweight, man, bro. You a middleweight fighting that one fighting Regis, bro. It's
Super
crazy.
middleweight. Super middleweight,
Bro,
nigga.
how the fuck he supposed to knock you out? You just violate me. Now you see how I say that every state commission have their own rehydration clause. Every
Facts.
body sanction has a rehydration clause. So when fighters like Ryan, well, Tank put a rehydration clause. No, nigga, you know there's a rehydration clause. So stop that shit. That's why it's just certain shit with certain fighters when they say certain shit, I get mad at because all right, you promised the performance, you didn't deliver, but you still gave a good performance. That's all that counts. But just don't make no excuse. Just give that fighter his flowers. You feel me? But like, damn, he just was tougher than I thought from last time. Or he just was a tougher opponent that I seen on footage. You know what I mean? Thinking it was going to be an easy night, but this nigga came to fight. Then
Straight up.
the easy nights always be the niggas that be like, oh, this shit is a big fight. And then the nigga just go in there and just mop the nigga. He be like, damn, shit was an easy night. And those be the type fights. Like when people keep saying it's Tank and Shakur shit, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Tank could clip him. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen,
I
yo.
don't think the fight happens no more, man.
It's gonna happen. But I'm gonna be real. If we do get this Tio and Shakur shit, only way we might not get it if Tank next fight be Shakur. And the reason I say that, or it might do be Tio and Tank be like, I give you the fight. Because remember, Tank said you ain't got nobody on your name, in your resume. You feel me? You ain't fight nobody. This was like 2 years ago. And who he fought, he ain't fight nobody. No, get a name, then we can do something at the time. And when he got the De Los Santos fight, we thought he was going to show up and show out, and he didn't. So if Tio don't knock him out, they're gonna give the victory to Shakur. And I got a gut feeling next year, probably next summer, we gonna get Shakur and Tank. I don't know. I just got that feeling. And the reason I'm saying that because now Shakur's starting to tell people, which I always been telling him, yo, check the commentators, the people that's interviewing you, and tell them stop speaking that nigga name. And you hear how he correct. Don't talk about Tank, please. Don't talk about Tank. And these fighters soft as shit. Now I mean these fighters soft as shit. If you talk about
You can
these niggas,
tell they be acting like hoes.
you feel me? So I guess him by doing that now, he might get the fight. He might get the fight. Fuck the rematch. You fight Jake Shakur, you cool. I mean, make your money, and you go on, leave. We don't care. Because we know the true fighters know, the true people know Lamont ain't beat you. That shit should have never been a draw. I know why it was a draw. It's because of Victor Conte. I know why. People better pay attention to everything Tank. Tank was one of the only that I seen, the only fighter defending Ryan Garcia. Till Ryan did the corny shit. Until Ryan gave in. The Tank was like, nigga, yo, bitch, fuck you, nigga. I'm sitting here protecting you, nigga. People want to listen to me before they listen to any of them niggas. They love me. But I'm telling the truth.
Remember what I said, bro? The same night he tested positive, them niggas was on ESPN giving him an exclusive.
He kept. Then you see how big he was on that night? 2 days after?
Nigga look like Bud. But they be together.
They be
Not
together.
hanging out in the gym.
Them niggas, listen, them niggas was going through so much. Them niggas is steroid up so much. Bill Haney told that Bud, you can beat Canelo. Bro, ain't none of us
He
wanted that.
beat him. He beat him, gang.
Yo, we wanted Canelo and Benavidez. But no, in their rise they beat him. The rig wide. When people watch the truth and watch the fight for themselves with the volume down, I promise y'all, yo, you're gonna always see a different fight. And I always said it, it was battle with the foot was tanked. But when you look at the punches and all of that, bro, Nah. Ah,
Shit crazy, man. Hey, but listen, bro, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm finna go with the babies right quick,
yeah.
man. I'm gonna let
You
you
want?
cook, bro. I'm gonna watch, bro, if you stay on,
All right,
bro.
thanks. I got you.
All right, bro.
All right, run.
All right, well.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all want to get into this Andy Foster guy, right? Andy Foster, you know, California State Athletic Commission. Athletic Commission. With this Muhammad Ali Act is crazy. You know, it's a lot of things going on with this act. People trying to change this act. You know, which this act shouldn't be changed. You know, because this is what protect the fighters. You know, and for people to come in and try to monopolize the game, it's crazy. You know, and I just want to end on that note. You know, just look into the Muhammad Ali Act, and yo, we got to protect this act. You know, and a lot of us might not be fighters, but you know, your son might be a fighter, your grandson, your nephew, your niece, somebody in your family gonna be a fighter one day. You know, and this is what protects them. So you know, I'm gonna sign off on this. Protect the Muhammad Ali Act, please. You know, but to each his own. If it's gonna go the way how Mr. Foster says, then hey, how much a motherfucker got paid. But besides that, we up out of here. It's all facts, no opinion.